They want you to worry about if you're getting a job or not. I don't worry about that. This thing is bigger than me.
My mom, if she didn't get me in football, I don't think I would have made the right choices.
That's an incredible feat. I don't know if we'll ever see that again, in at least our lifetime.
And they'll give it to him over the left side. Williams, touchdown, Bucks. Miyan Williams.
Well, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I had fun growing up. I mean, I was a problem child too, but my mama, she'll tell you that.
When he hit 8, he had all this aggression. Anytime he didn't like something or he got into it with anybody, like he was fighting. Maya had got into a fight with a kid up the street, and their mother came to my house with their kid, and the kid was like really kind of beat up. That was kind of my like final straw. I was like, I have to do something or he's gonna get in serious trouble. I was trying to figure out a way to help him with that aggression. So like that's kind of how we got into football, and it helped.
My mom, she had picked me up from school and said we was going somewhere. And then next thing I know, I'm at a football practice.
I could tell he really liked it. And I was like, why do you like it so much? Because you're good at it? And he's like, no, I get to hit people my hardest.
I went to Wynwoods High School. After my freshman year, I got an offer from Kentucky.
Probably his sophomore year, he really realized like, hey, I can go somewhere with this. Kept his grades up because he knew that was necessary to get scholarships. He stayed out of trouble because he knew coaches look at all of that.
My junior year, I committed to Iowa State because that was the school that was showing me the most love. But the dream school, if you're in Ohio, dream school is Ohio State.
He hadn't got an offer yet. Ohio State was like trying to build a relationship, so they were like texting him and texting me.
You know, he really wasn't talking to us and wouldn't really communicate with me the way that I would have liked him to have done.
Go! Go!
At first, I didn't know who Coach Alford was. He was texting me, and I wasn't really texting back because I'm like, I don't really know who this is.
His senior year rolling around, I get a text. I don't think it was Coach Alford. It was like, I don't know, somebody. I replied back, why haven't you guys offered the best running back in Ohio yet?
She would make the phone calls to the coaches. Like, she called Coach Alford.
She's like, you know, the best running back in the state of Ohio is right down here at Winton Woods High School in Cincinnati. You know Miyan Williams. I said, yes, ma'am, I do. Well, that's my son. And finally, we get him to come up here.
And when I came up here, my high school coach with me.
And Mayan's not saying much until one of his coaches said, well, you know, you guys aren't even trying to recruit him. And I was like, well, that's not true. I've been texting this guy, and as you look on my phone, I've been after this kid for months. I just said, listen, here's where we're at Ohio State. We want you. The ball is now officially in your court, how you want to proceed.
I'm like, damn, they really offer me. I could really go here and go to college here. My mom, if she didn't get me in football, I don't think I would have made the right decisions, the right choices. I think I probably would have made some wrong choices.
I can't take credit for like his work ethic and all of that, like, right, like he put in the work, but me putting him in the football in the first place saved his life.
Van Treese up the gut, he's got space. Did he get there? He did. Georgia Southern comes into Lincoln and stuns Nebraska.
There was a lot that was going wrong. This was a result of 4 consecutive losing seasons. They understood the pressure that they all faced this year, and that it might be a short time before some big changes came to the program. That, in fact, turned out to be true. Just 3 games in, Scott got let go, and here we are with Mickey in charge.
It's been a tough day today, and it's been a tough day for a lot of us. Obviously, it's been a tough day for Coach Frost and our coaching staff and our players.
Mickey Joseph, he was seen by many, I think, as the premier hire that Scott Frost made. As an ex-Husker himself, somebody who was established in recruiting and somebody who had experience with a machine of an offensive system, like we saw at LSU in 2019.
We did have success there. You won a national championship. We had some draft picks in the room. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. I recruited them all.
Coach Joseph is like a father figure to me. He a football coach, but he want to know how you is as a person. He try to use what you know off the field, in the field. When he was at LSU, he recruited me. And ever since then, I knew he was the coach for me.
They want you to worry about if you're getting a job or not. I don't worry about that. I worry about making sure the kids are in a good place. Because at the end of the day, this thing is bigger than me.
He understood that we were hurting as a team. He was in the same boat with us and made sure that we recognized that, you guys aren't the only ones that's feeling this, feeling this pain. But set a clear expectation, a standard, what we wanted to do. We couldn't just sit around and feel sorry for yourselves. We're riding with them no matter what.
Like I told the kids, we can duck our head, but that ball's gonna kick off next week, if we're ready or not.
My name's Alex Palczewski. I go by Palcho for short because no one can ever say my last name.
Here we go, Pouch. Let's go, babe. Let's go. Good explosive set. Snap up out of that stance.
Palczewski comes, my parents from Poland. My middle name's Andrzej, that's my dad's name. It's something that I kind of take proudly because him and my mom are my heroes.
We're both from Poland. I came in like 84 and Andy came with 89. So we met here in Chicago and a year after we got married.
They didn't know the language, no friends, no money. They just had a suitcase and just a dream. Whenever someone says your last name, they automatically have connotations with what it means, and I wanted to have connotations of a hard-working guy. I started with the other football. I played soccer all my life. I remember when my oldest brother, Adam, he started playing football, and that's kind of what made me fall in love with the game.
In the beginning, we don't understand football.
Like, what position does he play? So finally learned he play offensive line. Okay. We learn eventually, all the positions and how it works.
I never really knew that college football was even a thing until I got to my sophomore, junior year in high school. One day at practice, we were doing basic offensive line drills, and I get hit, and then I just feel weird, and my neck just feels weak. I wasn't able to pick my head up at all. I had to use my hand to prop it up. They take a CT and MRI. Found out I fractured my spinous process of my C6 vertebrae. I was 15 years old, and I'm just sitting there for hours and hours and hours, just worrying. I was questioning if I was ever going to be able to play sports again.
We were done with football, and I told Alex, it's like, that's it, this is over.
I wanted to be able to earn a scholarship. One thing that I always wanted to do was be able to take that financial burden away of college. And I was worried that all of those opportunities were going to be taken away from me just like that.
It was scary, it was very scary. He tried to reassure us that he's going to be okay. And you know what? What am I going to tell him? Nope, just he's doing something that he loves to do. I said, Alex, just be careful.
From the get-go, I kind of knew that Illinois was home. I came down for a visit, and they ended up offering me the next day. I sat my parents down and just be able to say, hey, you don't need to worry about college. I got it. It was an awesome moment. And truly just helped one part of my dreams come true. They came over here from communist Poland. They had nothing. And I'm sorry. You know, they came over here from communist Poland. They had nothing, and they left everything behind to give me and my brothers an opportunity as something greater. And to be able to take advantage of that and pay them back for the risk that they took, it meant the world for me.
This is Ice Freddy on set hut. Ice Freddy on set hut. Set, drive it. Good, sit down. Good job with your hands. Get ready to roll here now. Displace pouch if you don't get it. Set, go, vertical.
As a head coach, when you walk into a scenario that you don't know is waiting for you, you walk in and you look for people that symbolize what you're looking for. And Palcho, I could just tell that he was going to be a guy that really epitomizes everything that we want.
Hey, 60 minutes, man, let's go. Hey, family on 3, 1, 2, 3, turn.
Alex Palczewski, who's actually making his 59th start here today, tying a Big Ten record. 59 starts in a college career. That is something.
Palcho is the definition of a competitor and somebody that's fought through adversity. Making a 60th start it's unbelievable. I mean, nobody's done that before.
Be violent and precise with that punch. Shoot it. Better.
This game is so physical, and if you think about what position that Alex plays.
Let's go one more time over here. Give me a good push.
He hits someone every play. And if you go do the math and carry that over, say just on average 80 plays a game, that's an incredible feat. I don't know if we'll ever see that again in at least our college football lifetime.
Knowing that it can end any single day and just being able to take advantage. It's been an amazing ride.
Using the blitz up the middle. Williams runs through it and fights hard.
Miyan is a tough physical runner. He ran that way in high school and he's running that way now.
The best analogy I could give is like you're in a car, and as you start to make contact, people naturally are going to put the brakes on. He speeds up in the contact.
Williams again has a hole, breaks a tackle.
And then he's got a low center of gravity. It's hard to get him on the ground.
I'm 5'8", about 226, so low and powerful. Definitely not scared of contact.
In the fourth quarter of that Notre Dame game,
Miyan Williams has been pounding away at this defense.
some people say that was his coming out party, but we kind of knew that's kind of what we expected from him.
They just kept giving me the ball. I was just like, don't let nobody stop you.
Williams fights to the goal line and crosses it. And Miyan Williams was the man on that possession.
It gave us more confidence as a staff, but I think you could see the confidence building in him too. And we just keep it moving.
Travion Henderson, we just got word, was actually a game-time decision.
Seems like Williams going to be the guy getting the bulk of the carries today.
We didn't know that Trey wasn't going to play until about 20 minutes before kickoff. Put all the running backs. I said, all right, well, here's what we got. You know, he's down, you're up.
Because after he told me I had to go, and I was like, I got you.
Miyan Williams, who already has one touchdown run. Correction, Miyan Williams has two.
And then I was just out there playing.
Third touchdown for number 3, Miyan Williams.
O-line, they just really making holes for me.
Look at this. See you later, Miyan Williams.
I've had some guys, multiple guys get 3, but never 5.
And he's in 5 touchdowns, tying the program record.
This might be like kind of a shock to everybody else, like seeing him run like that, but I'm used to seeing him run like that. He scored 6 in high school with 425 yards in a playoff game where his team needed him the most. I can't say I'm that surprised.
All right, here we go. Give me your eyes. You know what day it is. Competition Tuesday, right? We compete today. I'm a natural leader of men.
Every time he runs the ball, we got to make him pay. If they want to give it to him, guess what? We're going to hit him. And we're going to hit him over and over again.
That's the way we were brought up, to be leaders.
We're going to get it right. Next.
You know, they all said, be me. And you're not going to make the decision if you get the job or not. But you have the best interview right now because you have the team, and now you got to take this team and go win with it. They don't let you stay around if you lose. They want you to win.
When you get it done today, then you stack days. Y'all know how it is when we stack days, right? When we stack days, we're pretty good. We're going to stack days in case to get us out of here.
I think it just feels lighter around the stadium. You walk in and there isn't some of the tension that existed for a number of months.
Right there, bro. There you go. You got to finish it, bro. You got to finish it. You got to finish him out there.
The responsibility that he put on his own shoulders from the first week when Nebraska lost to Oklahoma, and he walked out and said,
"This is on me. This is on me. Not my players, not my assistant coaches. I got to do a better job."
Come on, attaboy. Come on, you know better. You got to train. Hey, that muscle memory, you got to get it going.
When Coach Joseph's first got here, the type of coach, he was a very high energetic, high expectation guy, which was a nice change of pace.
Let's go, running! We running!
Just that extra juice and energy. He's definitely translated that over to the whole team.
Hey, listen, it's going to be a battle. So you're going to win some, but you're going to lose some, but you got to stay in the fight with them. You got to stay in the fight with them. You got to get to the next play, and you got to lead that line that day. You got to be able to say, let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next one.
We're going to do things the right way. We're just going to change it up a little bit because I don't think, you can do the same thing over and over again and not have success.
This is the kind of formation you like to see if you're a head coach.
Yes, indeed.
Nicely done by the Cornhuskers. They needed a win. They got a win.
Indiana come back and win by 2 scores. That was good for them because they had been in some close games. This big piano's been lifted off their shoulder. They finally won the close game.
All that emotional turmoil that we were going through for, that we built for these years, and then that happening and coming out and playing like we did and winning that game, it was magical. It's probably the best word I can say. It's magical.
But tonight is about another guy. His first win.
A lot of people want to talk about, getting the job, but I'm not going to make that decision. I can make it hard on them, but I'm not going to make the decision.
Hey, I told y'all, most physical team was going to win the game.
I deserve to sit down with other people and see what other people's plans are. But I do have a plan. I know what to do to fix it.
Gang on me, gang on 3, 1, 2, 3. Gang!
The Journey Big Ten Football 2022 is presented by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Once again, welcome to Memorial Stadium. Enjoy the game, and thanks for coming.
Huskers back home for the first time in a month. How good is it to be in this stadium? What a beautiful day. Let's play some football.
Yeah, fantastic weather, the friendly confines. How about that?
Hey, let's go get him now. Let's go. Let's go right now. Coach him hard. Coach him hard. Hey, keep him fighting. Let's go. Keep him fighting. Let's go. Keep him fighting. Keep him fighting. Let's go.
If you would have told me after Oklahoma that Nebraska would play this game for a chance or a share of a Big Ten West lead, I'd have told you were crazy.
Everybody up, everybody up. Let's be physical with these boys. You're in your backyard. They think they're going to take it away from you. Hey, guess what they don't know? They don't know us. They think they know us. Let's get after their ass. Let's get after their ass, okay? Hey, Our house on 2. 1, 2!
The Illini on top of the Big Ten West and trying to get to 7-1, but a tough assignment here today with the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Coaching change and all, it'll be a sea of red with a little orange sprinkled in.
Yeah, I mean, this is a raucous crowd, certainly the best environment, the loudest road environment that Illinois has played in this year, so take them out early.
Illini in Husker territory. Pressure comes. DeVito dumps. Got his man caught. First down. 35-30. Isaiah Williams down the left sideline. Might score. He will. Touchdown. Touchdown, Illinois.
You got to shake this off. Now get your offense cranked up.
They've had some perseverance, and they've shown it throughout Coach Joseph's tenure thus far.
Snap back, Casey rolls, steps, throws, has a man downfield. Volkolek makes the catch. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Nebraska. And Nebraska has the lead here in Lincoln over number 17, Illinois.
Boy, game on. Coach Joseph and this staff has his players believing.
I think this offense has to have a little confidence right now to them.
Stay in the moment. It's still there for the taking.
This Illinois team is just kind of on their heels. They need to just kind of calm down, reestablish themselves, and start winning the line of scrimmage.
Gets hit as he throws the ball fluttering down the field, and it's going to be intercepted near midfield.
Intercepted by Illinois. Sidney Brown running the other way, might be a pick six. 15-10, and he's down.
And Casey Thompson slow to get up.
Yeah, he took a shot right underneath the chin.
You got to score touchdowns in the red zone, right? Illinois has to score a touchdown here to seize back the momentum of that game.
Just outside the goal line, and a handoff to Chase Brown, bangs his way in. Touchdown, Illinois!
Man, there was just a huge push off the right side that time, running behind Palczewski, who today made his 60th start at Illinois. New set of downs for Illinois, trying to add to their lead.
DeVito, short drop, pressure comes, lob to the right, caught, touchdown, Chase Brown. That's as quiet as it's been since before the crowd got in here in Lincoln.
Chubba Purdy into the game for the Huskers, the quarterback, with Casey Thompson out for the second half.
From the Illini 23, snap back, pressure coming, Purdy under the gun, rolling right, being chased, lob, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown with a pick at the 20, runs it back to the 25.
Man, this Illinois defense is really good.
Some grown-up football.
Yeah, this is like a boxing ring. Boy, Nebraska just can't get anything going offensively.
Ryan Walters and his defense, man, they just kind of slowly strangle offenses. Purdy, back to pass, under pressure, in trouble, sacked again. And they make a statement at the very end of the game. Johnny Newton.
Illinois is going to go to 7-1 and firmly in control in the West.
That's the end of the game. Your final score: Illinois 26, Nebraska 9. Huskers will return to Memorial Stadium.
Bounce out! Good job, brother. Good job.
Learned something about you today. 4-quarter game on the road. Give Nebraska credit, right? Came out swinging. You guys withstood their moment and delivered ours, right? Heck of a job. Got a little special recognition. You guys started 60 games, broken all-time Big Ten record. Let's give one to Palczewski.